guys, how you doing today? And it is a little, really, for this drive-by today, it's about 82 degrees, and I'm on the I-75 going southbound. It's December 24th, 2014. It is a little windy out today, and you can tell this by the my camera's bouncing around. It's bouncing around because of the vibration of the car. The actual pretty windy out. We had some inclement weather up along the East Coast, Tallahassee, and things like that. So the weather was a little breezy. But it's about 2:37 in the afternoon. Today's Wednesday. This month is kind of dragging. There's a little Mercedes in front of us, you'll see. Those are okay, but myself, I prefer Porsches. I wouldn't mind getting a license 1962 Chevy 2. Actually, there's a guy that's got one, and man, it looked pretty good. It was a 1962 Chevy 2. You know, it's about $8,500 on it. It needs a coat of paint, so your paint you're looking at least $2,000. But nice looking car. He had headers on it, MSD ignition, crane cams, blah blah blah. Had a lot of work done to it, new gas tank, some new quarter panels and stuff like that. But it didn't look too bad. I didn't see it up close, but I wouldn't mind getting another car. I used to be in cars, Pro Street, modified, car shows, the whole shot. I would not mind getting back into one. It's really something, because then you can work on your car. It keeps you out of trouble. You know, it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot of nice people you can meet and stuff like that, so it is a lot of fun. Guns are too. Ham radios too. I wouldn't mind picking up. I seen a guy that had a FT 1000 MP Mark V, which is a 200 watt PEP ham radio by Yaesu. And Yaesu, just for you guys, that's a manufacturer of radios, transmitting radios like CB radios, but they make ham. And the difference in the ham, it does different coverage, a little more powerful output. But the FT 1000, okay, the MP version Mark V, that one there, you can modify it just by taking off the faceplate in the front and jumping the jumper, and then you'll go an all-band receiver and transmitter. It goes right from probably like 0.8 to 30 megahertz, and that includes the 27 megahertz band, which is your 11 meter, which is your citizens band. And I think you could put 100 watts on that channel out, because I think the 200 is really limited to upper sideband. But upper sideband, lower sideband, 100 watts is a lot of power. And then if you have an amplifier, you hook an amplifier up there, and you can go a lot higher. If you get your ham license, then you can go anywhere you want to go. And if you just happen to have the 11 meter on there, so be it. But I hope everybody's doing healthy, wealthy, and wise. And today I wanted to bring up Glock modifications. Some of the modifications that you would do to your Glock, why you would do them. Probably the number one modification I could think in the Glock is to do stuff with your trigger pull. And what people usually replace on their Glocks is the connector and the trigger spring, to try to get a lighter trigger pull. Because Glocks are notorious for heavy trigger pulls, but the only reason they have the heavy trigger pulls, for reliability reasons, they had some sewage going on sewage, meaning getting sued by a few people because their guns were too light. And actually, there was a number of accidental discharges. And then they also coupled that with the fail-safe system, their safety system. They instituted that because people actually were suing. Now, I really don't like, they've got a great safe system. If you drop the gun, it's not going to go off. And the only time it's going to fire people with the trigger. That's fine and dandy. But the only issue I see is that the gun is laying on your bedstand. You fumble around at night. And with it loaded and cocked, it's very easy to accidentally pull that trigger. So if you have something like a cider lock on it, or a third-party active safety, not passive, I think really it makes the gun a lot safer. Myself, cider lock is the one probably to go with. It is a very nice item, and I'll put a little link above this video in there for cider lock. That's a active safety, which does not void your warranty. It's easy to put in, easy to take out, and bring your gun back to it. But by far is the connector. People usually replace the connector. Another very common modification is polishing all the internal parts. People polish the trigger bar, the connector, some people the safety plunger, different parts internally like that to give it less friction so it can be smoother, so it can fire better, eject better. Also, another very common modification is replacing the sights on your car. Quite a few people will put like a night sight on it or something like that. You take off the existing plastic white dot outline sights, which are not bad. They look pretty good. They do the job. It's just that a lot of people prefer that. And it does look. It does have a better sight picture with the night sights. They do look a little bit better in the daytime with fiber optics or something like that. Another common modification is replacing the rear slide cover. That's that little cover in the back, at the very end of your slide in the back, below your rear sights. It's a little plate, and they'll replace that with a Punisher, a Biohazard, their name, a horse, or whatever. And you can buy aftermarket metal ones, little steel ones. I think they're made out of actually aluminum. But I have not seen a steel one. So platings, most of the time you cannot plate those because they're aluminum. You have to get them anodized. Another common modification is people change their triggers out. Old trigger bar with the trigger assembly, and they put in those pyramid systems and adjustable systems. That is, however, changing the reliability of your gun. Because when you put those higher end trigger assemblies in, they're a lot more finicky, and sometimes they can, not really. Boy, it's really windy out. My little car is going to be blowing all over the damn road. It is. But anyway, it can be a lot finicky on your gun because the Glock, the way it's built, and the technology, it's made to be reliable. In the dirt, blood and the guts, because that's what they are. When you start adding all these parts to them and trying to make them, what they aren't, sometimes they become very much less reliable guns. Another common modification is people changing their firing pin and their firing pin springs. Changing the firing pin to a lighter firing pin a lot of times. Only problem when you change your firing pin to an aftermarket, it's not going to be as reliable, and it will not be as durable. It will not last as long. Just remember that. Some people take the stock ones and drill holes through them. That probably would be a better option to lighten it up than would be to buy a replacement one with holes in it, because the replacement ones are built out of different steel, different type of metal, and they're not as reliable. Another common modification is going and stippling the gun. Now, stippling is a process of taking like a soldering gun, a nail, anything heated, and sticking it in the plastic on the frame of the gun to make it grip better. Most of the stippling jobs, I hate to say, guys, that I've seen are terrible. They really take away from the resale of the gun. I probably, if it was me, I would rather go with a neoprene rubber grip or some kind of slide-on sleeve, because you can take it off and it really doesn't take it away from the gun. You start stippling these things, and I see so many of these guns for sale stippled, and some of them look outright disgusting. Some look not bad, but I just would not myself stipple my guns or buy a frame gun with a stipple. I think the Glocks feel fine, and if I wanted a little bit more grip, I'd put a neoprene grip on there, or even cut part of an inner tube off a bicycle and slide it on there. It probably would give you a little bit better rubber grip on it. And stipple that so you can pull it off, or texturize it or something like that. And I think that would be far better than doing that. Another common thing is people change out their pins and their slide releases, and sometimes even their magazine releases, and get the chrome ones, which make it look a little bit better. Yeah, they look pretty cool, like that, admit it. So people change those out, so just give it a little. Well, people also do change the mag well, the bottom mag well, make it flared. Not a lot. To me, I don't really like it the way it looks flared. I think it looks horrible. So I probably would never get a flared out mag well. Some people like them. I'm not a big one on flared out mag wells. Another thing people will do, a lot of times they will go ahead and plate their guns. They will plate their slides, they will Cerakote their slides, Duracoat their slides. They will Cerakote, Duracoat, Hydro Dip their frames. I don't think you can Cerakote it. One requires really high temperatures, so you can't do it. But the thing is, when you coat with paint, basically that's what it is, like an activated paint. Anytime you paint any part, especially metal, and plastic, it's gonna chip. Now you're gonna get some chipping and peeling, and then the gun is gonna look like it's gonna look like a piece of shit. It looks good if you're not gonna fire the gun. Just like I saw a guy that went ahead and I don't know what he had. Maybe it was Duracoating. It was like a spray or some kind of spray. He sprayed the frame of his Glock to make it like an OD green or whatever. And then he did his slide and all that. And then it was up there for sale. And the gun was all solid green, but you could see areas where it was worn away. It will wear off. It will wear off. So unless you have already an FDE factory colored Glock frame, I probably wouldn't bother, unless it's a very durable coating that you can find someplace. Now I know there's a company out that makes that like a metal. It's a metal to spray it, coat it. I don't know how good that is, but it looks pretty neat. They make a metallized coating. I don't know if I would get it done. I don't know how durable it is, but you've got plastic. I wouldn't paint plastic, and I wouldn't paint metal. And that's basically what you're going to do. It's gonna come off. Spend the extra few bucks and get it titanium coated or get it plated. I think in the long run the gun will look better. And you can keep your grip. You can keep your friggin' frame if it's a plastic one. If it's black, keep it black. I think it'll look pretty nice. But these two people do paint them. They're painted. That stuff just wears out, and then it looks horrendous. And they try to sell them. I just see so many nightmares out there. People will make their gun all brown, shit brown or something. I guess it just depends on the person. If you really like it, yeah. I thought about it, but that hydro dipping is. I tried it on my own and I ruined the frame. I had to sand the whole frame out. And it's just, if you have a really high quality gun and you don't really shoot the gun or really wear the gun much or even handle the gun much, you'll be okay. But endeavor to get a little bit of money out of it, I probably would not. Go ahead and paint it, because that's what you're basically doing. You're painting your gun. Another popular one on them is they buy these replacement aftermarket barrels for their Glocks, and they might put a lone wolf barrel on there. They might buy a threaded lone wolf barrel. They may buy one that's actually has holes in it, so it's like a compensated threaded barrel, and those are pretty cool. That's nice. Even threaded just makes it look mean, even if you don't have the silencer for it. Another one is nice to take, and a lot of people will compensate their Glocks. I mean, there is, they make a 21C, which is compensated. They make a 20C, a 17C, a 19C, a 23C. They make a lot of compensated models already on the open market that you can buy probably used. I know a lot of them they stopped making. And then if you have ones like a 21SF, which are not compensated, you could always get it compensated. There's companies like Magnaport and Rock Your Glock and other various companies that will compensate your gun or port your gun. The whole purpose of porting it normally is to control the muzzle flip on the gun. So when you shoot the gun, the gases push outward and push your gun barrel down, so you can keep on target. It sometimes may reduce your recoil a little bit, but not really much to be substantial. Mainly those are to prevent a muzzle flip when you get them compensated. And that's pretty much on all of them. Smith & Wesson 500s, Desert Eagles, a lot of guns, you can have them compensated or buy the compensated parts for them, either from the factory or aftermarket. But that will allow to control the muzzle flip. The one problem it does make them louder. I don't really think you have to worry about the muzzle flash that much. It really makes them just louder. Like with the Glock's nice thing, you can buy a 21C that's compensated, and then you can go out and buy a just stock barrel and use that barrel. Whenever you want to use it compensated when you're target shooting or something, use your stock barrel, so you could do that. And their barrel's about $140, so between $100 and probably $15 to about $145 for a barrel. A reasonably priced one. Some they can get more expensive, but up in the lone wolf ones, at gun shows or online, they're probably right. I think I bought mine for $125 because I have a 21SF that I got quadruported by Rock Your Glock. They put 4 ports on it. And then I bought a lone wolf barrel, a threaded lone wolf barrel, so I can use my suppressor with it. So kind of have both of the best of both worlds, which is nice. And if you really want to, you can get a 20 slide from a 20, and that'll fit the 21 SF. So it will fit it. So you can buy multiple slides for the gun. I think the 20 SF, 20C, 21 SF, 21C, and 21, I guess, will fit a 21 SF frame, pretty much all of them, without any problems and stuff. You may have to change a spring here or there, but pretty much should function pretty flawless. But thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It was just my basic. And if you have any other information or thoughts about what you think are some really popular modifications for Glocks, or which are actually just good modifications for Glocks. There's popular and there's good, but if you're going to take your gun, it's going to be a combat gun. You probably don't want to change it much from its factory configuration, because then you're changing the durability and reliability. If you're going to try to make a target gun out of it, they're not really target guns. You're probably better off buying a target gun. You can probably get a good target gun for about $1,500 if you look around. And by the time you're finished modifying your Glock, you'll have 25 into it. So you really have to think about it. And it still won't be a a nail driving tack driver, target gun, because number one, it probably won't even be heavy enough. Most of your target guns, they're normally not polymer frame. Most of your target guns are going to be stainless steel, carbon steel. Heavier guns have some weight to them. They're going to have very extensive sights, extensive porting on them and stuff like that. And they're just going to have a lot of better parts from the factory. They're just going to be more reliable and made for that purpose. But thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in, and that's just kind of a little ranting and raving about a few things. And tell me what you think. Thanks for tuning into today's drive-by. And a little overcast, still 81 degrees. It was just really windy. There's a storm going across the East Coast right now, and it's coming down near Tallahassee, which is about a few hundred miles from where I am. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.